I got here at 5 o'clock to Oudtshoorn, and I thought, where am I going to stay? I'm a woman alone. I'm feeling very uncomfortable right now. Why am I doing this to myself? Beautiful. Good morning, world. I began my day on a positive note. The weather greeted me with serene tranquility. No gust of wind disturbed the calmness. I relished the prospect of unwinding and indulging in much-needed rest after my travels. However, the renowned berg winds of the majestic Outeniqua Mountains had different plans in store. I've had to pack up very quickly. Berg winds picked up like that, tore the front of my tent, so that's a sign. So I'm out of here now. I've sort of lost a lot of time, and I've got to file my tax returns because the tax man doesn't care. The tax man wants his money. This is not so pleasant anymore. It was good while it lasted, so I'm grateful. But all good things must come to an end. I'm sorry, I'm so rude. Let me first finish eating this leftover piece of steak for lunch, which I took in haste because I could not make lunch because I had to pack up everything so quickly. And a girl gotta eat. I need my sustenance. It was very nice. But when those berg winds picked up, it told me to go. So I'm going to drive over the Outeniqua Pass, mountain pass, which apparently is stuff. And I'm going to try and get to a place called Calitzdorp. Yeah, and then I'm going to try and find a place to stay. So, yeah. This is all part of the adventure. Let's go.
Hey, yes, hey, yes, hey, woo, hey, die spelletjie reg op my dansbaan, jong, hey, Daniel luisteraars op die pelletjie, en nood, dan sê ek vir tot ziens so 3 minute voor die uur van 3 uur, en ja, nee, net hierna is het Jason Sally, wat saam met die gaan kuier tussen 3 en 6 hier op FM. Daar sê Rasper groete. Hey, Jared. Luister tot ziens.
The Outeniqua Pass stands as a relatively modern route linking the coastal town of George with Oudtshoorn and the Little Karoo. Its construction spanned from 1942 to 1951. Years after its completion, it was fairly common to hear that this magnificent project, the Outeniqua Pass, had been designed and constructed by those renowned road builders, the Italian prisoners of war. They did in fact leave their mark on the construction in the form of the series of dry stone masonry walls situated at the lower end of the pass to serve as retaining walls. Okay, so I haven't even gone 2 kilometers. I've already found some. Oh, I'm awestruck by the beauty of this. Look at that. Amazing. It's windy out there. Yo. You actually have to see this place with your own eyes to believe its beauty. I can't even take it all in. Whew, I just gotta keep driving. Okay, so we've gone over the pass, clearly. Now Now we're going into the Karoo. All them sheepies. Oh, New Zealand. That sheep farm would make you proud. There's a word in Afrikaans. Asemrowend. I'm sorry, Afrikaans speaking people might pronounced it incorrectly. But dit is baie asemrowend. Zebra. I'm going to a place called Zebra. As I was driving through the Little Karoo en route to Oudtshoorn, a road sign caught my attention, simply stating Zebra. How could I resist such intrigue? The pull of curiosity was irresistible. I sensed that if I bypassed this chance, it might not present itself again. So, embracing the joy of exploration, I resolved not to let this opportunity slip away. So off I went. Behind me you can see the little town of Zebra. Oh, this is so cool! Okay, so let's go down into Zebra. As usual, I had no idea where I was going, where the road would lead or what I would find. But I can't not do this. And it was worth it. I discovered a quaint little settlement, seemingly frozen in time. As I drove, I was transported to another era. It's wonderful. The church in Zebra is widely attributed to Sophy Gray's design. Born in 1814 in England, Sophy, wife of the first Anglican Bishop of Cape Town, Robert Gray, was a versatile individual, skilled in architecture, accounting and art. Despite lacking formal training, she is celebrated as South Africa's pioneering female architect, having designed approximately 58 churches. Sophy travelled extensively by horseback to remote towns, tailoring each church to suit the area's climate and available materials. Nestled among the hills, the town bloomed with vibrant desert colours, adding to its timeless allure. Every corner I turned offered a glimpse into the past, where the whispers of bygone days painted a picture of a simpler, yet undeniably rich way of life. As a result of my impromptu exploration in Zebra, I had to alter my plans and decided to seek accommodation in Oudtshoorn instead of continuing to Carlitsdorp as originally intended. However, it was late and I struggled to find a place that could accommodate me. Despite attempting several options without success, I eventually discovered a campsite located 14 kilometers outside the city. The only issue was that the internet was down and I hadn't received confirmation of my stay request. Okay, so this is Oudtshoorn. I need to get to my destination and I still have to do my tax return. Oh, it's so hard. It feels like it's robbing me of my time. So I found the campsite as I said, and hope they can accommodate me. They haven't confirmed my booking. I am just driving there. I do not care. I will just park at their gate. Okay. Woo! Success! Thank you, Lord. The lady just phoned back from the campsite and she said, in her loveliest of Afrikaans, she just said, Moenie worry nie, Johan is daar, hy wag vir jou by die hek. I'm gonna get there. This is good. This is great. So it's 14 kilometers out of the main city of Oudtshoorn. It's very beautiful, but I seem to really pick. I've got a feeling it's gonna be great, but I'm just. Yeah. Okay, turning left. Where is this gentleman waiting for me? One doesn't know. Shut. Wine shop, okay, reception. Oh my goodness, where do I go? Where do I go from here? Okay, I'm just going to park there because I can. Right, there you go. Hello. I cannot tell you how relieved I was to know that I had a place to stay for the evening. And as I turned the corner, there it was. The dam, that's why it's called Oppidam, on the dam. And I just felt so calm and relaxed and so grateful. Oh, and it was nearly dark, so it was perfect timing. Oh, this is nice. Okay, so I've got my own little... Oh, great. Got your own little ablution block. Definitely going to wear slip-slops in there. Not taking any chances. I'm parked up. I'll sleep in my bebe tonight. Thank the Lord I have her to be able to use. And then I'm just going to heat up some of my food. And then maybe try and do some work on my income tax. Depends. Might not. Good morning. It's a new day. Okay, let's get some coffee. Warm milk. I know it's a weird way to pour coffee, but that's how I do it, and that's what I like. My usual rusk. Because this is the ostrich capital of the world, they farm ostriches here for their feathers, their meat. So now you must be asking yourself, what happened to her tax return that she was going on about? Well, it was due yesterday, and that's the reason why I didn't leave Geelhoutboom, that previous campsite. I thought, oh, let me stay one more night so I can sit here. There's a Wi-Fi connection. Everything inside of me was saying, no, girl, you need to go. Not even an hour after I made a reservation to stay an extra night. Not even an hour. The wind picked up, the berg wind, the mountain winds, tore my tent. The part of the tent that you want, the flappy thingy that sits up on my car, tore that right down. It's like biblical. I nearly got blown away, and my tent nearly got blown away. So let me tell you, I sparked like you have no idea. I sparked. And I packed up that tent. Boom, 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 boom. I threw everything in my car, everything that usually takes me 2 hours to pack in. I was out of there. I know this is a long story, but bear with, okay? I got here at 5 o'clock to Oudtshoorn, and I thought, where am I going to stay? What am I going to do? I'm a woman alone. I'm feeling very uncomfortable right now. Why am I doing this to myself? I'm so grateful I found a place. And
I get into my car. I'm going to work on my tax return. I get an email. We just want you to know that you've got an extension. April 2024. Can I hear a praise go up? What? The reason why is because my wonderful, amazing accountant, she went and added herself as my agent. That automatically gave me an extension of time. Now, if that isn't an answer to prayer, honestly, and then I could just go to bed and I was so snug and I was so calm and relaxed. Okay? It's now 9:05, so I better get moving.
Okay, I'm saying goodbye to this Oudtshoorn camp. Bye-bye, you were really good. Cango Caves, 7 kilometers away.
So I'm here at the Cango Caves in Oudtshoorn, and now I'm going to do the heritage tour.
The Cango Caves stand as Africa's largest show caves and a notable feature among the 7 wonders of Southern Africa, making them the archaeological and historical gem of the Little Karoo. They hold the distinction of being South Africa's oldest tourist attraction, with the first tour conducted in 1891.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is more or less how it was with the discovery on the 11th of July in the year 1780.
Excuse mevrou, hoe lank doen jy dit nou?
November, mevrou, is eintlik 15 jaar vermeld hier met die Cango grotte.
Sjoe, maar jy is fantasties, hoor.
But the thing with our limestone, our limestone is too old, so carbon dating is not accurate enough. What the scientists use with our limestone, we have pre-Cambrian limestone in this area. And as the scientists say, it dates back over 750 million years. Good mark. And it has a cross shape at the bottom. There's the cross that you can even see. To the right side we have the angel's wing. You see, due to the playing over the years, oily fatty hands discolors the white limestone and it kills the growth at the end. So that is why we ask you not to touch. But listen carefully, the sound is why this is called the drum. I can only play this formation once. Here we go. Both of these pieces is solid rock, solid. The difference inside the hollow sound here only comes due to the pressure we get from the ceiling.
Regarded as one of the great natural wonders of the world, the Cango Caves are not only a natural marvel, but also a cultural landmark.
Everybody's gone through, and I'm all alone in this chamber. Do yourself a favor, get yourself to the Cango Caves.
After that wonderful exploration, I decided to have a coffee and head out.
Thanks, Sidwell. Cheers. Going to go to Meiringspoort, which is apparently ridiculously beautiful right now, this time of the year, but I just think I'm cutting it too fine, especially if I still have to drive to Geelhoutboom. I'm really not happy about it, but I have to sacrifice. What can you do about it? So now I'm going to head back. I'm just going to go straight to Geelhoutboom now. I would have liked to have spent more time in Oudtshoorn, but it's just not possible. I'm going to have to come back. Oh. Which I don't mind doing because I love this part of the country. The Klein Karoo. The small Karoo.